Welcome back to Stoic Ocean. If you're new here, welcome to the family. If you've been feeling tired of overthinking, constantly comparing yourself to other people, or waking up anxious about money in the future, you're in the right place. Today, we're continuing our journey together into the world of Stoicism. These aren't just lessons. They're a daily approach to living your best life. In this video, we're not talking about some dusty old philosophy. We're diving deep into how Stoicism can be your secret weapon for navigating the challenges of modern life. We'll explore how to reframe your relationship with money. We'll discover how to find deeper meaning in your daily routines, and we'll learn how to train your mind to focus on what truly matters. We'll tackle questions like, can money really buy happiness? How can we find joy in the journey, not just the destination? And what can we learn from the wisdom of those who came before us? As Seneca put it, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. In simple terms, the more you prepare, the luckier you become. So if you're ready to declutter your mind, simplify your life, and unlock the power of Stoic wisdom, you're exactly where you need to be. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You may not control what happens around you, but you can always train how you respond within. Before we dive deep, if you want more wisdom like this every week, join the Stoic Ocean tribe. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay connected to this journey. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment below, sharing which area of life you want more peace in: money, relationships, or your own mind. I read every single comment, and your feedback helps shape future content. Now, let's begin our journey. Today, you'll discover 9 powerful lessons that will transform how you approach life. Each lesson builds on the previous one. Together, they form a complete framework for daily Stoic practice, from morning rituals to evening reflections, from money wisdom to simplicity. This is your guide to becoming the best version of yourself. Lesson 1. A morning ritual. Let's talk about mornings. Not the groggy, caffeine-fueled scramble to get out the door. Not the rushed routine where you wake up late, grab your phone, and start scrolling. We're talking about a mindful, intentional morning practice that sets you up for an amazing day. The snooze button trap. Let's be honest here. How many times have you hit that snooze button, telling yourself just 5 more minutes? We wake up feeling groggy, stressed, and already behind schedule. We rush through our morning routine, grabbing a quick breakfast if we're lucky, and racing out the door. By the time we arrive where we need to be, our mind is already scattered and exhausted. But what if we could start our days with a sense of calm, clarity, and purpose? What if we could create a morning ritual that nourishes our minds, our bodies, and our souls? The philosopher's approach. The ancient philosophers understood the importance of a morning routine. Aristotle, for example, believed that the first few hours of the day were crucial for setting the tone for everything that follows. He advocated for a morning routine that included exercise, contemplation, and study. The Stoics treated morning as sacred preparation time, not something to rush through. So how can we create a morning ritual that works for us in the modern world? Here's a simple framework with 5 key steps. Step 1. Rise and shine mindfully. Instead of hitting the snooze button, try waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. When you wake up, take a few deep breaths. Stretch your body, and set an intention for the day ahead. Even a short sentence like, "Today I choose calm," can shift your mindset. If this feels like a lot, start tiny. Wake up 5 minutes earlier, sit on the edge of your bed, breathe deeply, and choose one intention for your day. That's your starter ritual. Step 2. Hydrate and nourish. Start your day with a glass of water to rehydrate your body after sleep. Then fuel your body with a healthy breakfast that will give you sustained energy throughout the morning. Avoid sugary cereals and pastries. Instead, opt for protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. You're not just feeding your hunger, you're fueling the vehicle that carries you through the day. Step 3. Move your body. Exercise is a great way to wake up your body and your mind. It doesn't have to be a strenuous workout. A brisk walk, a yoga session, or even a few minutes of stretching can do wonders for your energy levels and your mood. Think of it as shaking off yesterday's tension so you don't carry it into today. Step 4. Feed your mind. Spend some time each morning reading, journaling, or meditating. This will help you clear your head, focus your thoughts, and set a positive tone for the day. As Marcus Aurelius put it, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Your morning practice is how you turn that privilege into action. Step 5. Plan your day. Take a few minutes to review your calendar. Prioritize your tasks and set realistic goals for the day. This will help you stay focused and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Instead of reacting to whatever appears, you move through the day with intention. Real-world examples. Let's see what this looks like in real life. Some successful leaders swear by a short meditation as a way to start their day. It helps them clear their minds, reduce stress, and focus on what's important. Many writers and artists use a technique called morning pages, where they write 3 pages of stream of consciousness thoughts first thing in the morning. This helps them clear their minds and tap into their creativity. An athlete might have a simple morning workout routine that helps them prepare for the day's challenges. This might include running, weightlifting, or practicing their sport. And imagine a busy parent who wakes up just 15 minutes before the rest of the house. They sip a quiet coffee, stretch gently, and write 1 line about what matters today. It's simple, but it changes everything. The bottom line. A morning ritual is not about adding more tasks to your already busy schedule. It's about creating a sacred space for yourself, a time to connect with your inner self. Set your intentions and prepare for the day ahead. As the saying goes, win the morning, win the day. So take some time to experiment and find a morning ritual that works for you. Even the smallest version is better than none. Your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. Lesson 2. The Day in Review. Let's talk about something we all do but rarely give much thought to. Reflecting on our day. Now, we're not talking about rehashing every little detail or beating ourselves up over mistakes. We're talking about a mindful review that helps us learn, grow, and become better versions of ourselves. The hamster wheel of life. In our fast-paced, always-on world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind. We wake up, rush through our morning routine, work, eat, maybe squeeze in a workout or some social time, then collapse into bed, exhausted and ready to do it all again the next day. Days start to blur together like one long loop. But what if we could break this cycle of mindless repetition? What if we could use the end of each day as an opportunity to pause, reflect, and gain valuable insights into our lives? The philosophers' approach. The ancient Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, were big proponents of daily reflection. They believed that by examining our thoughts, actions, and emotions, we could gain wisdom, cultivate virtue, and live more fulfilling lives. Socrates famously said that an unexamined life is not worth living. The Stoics turned that idea into a daily habit. But how do we examine our lives in a way that's both meaningful and practical? Here's a simple framework for your daily review. The highlights reel. Start by recalling the positive moments of your day. What made you smile? What did you accomplish? What are you grateful for? This helps to cultivate a sense of gratitude and optimism. Ask yourself, if I could replay today, which moments would I keep exactly as they were? The learning curve. Next, reflect on the challenges and setbacks you faced. What did you learn from them? How can you use this knowledge to improve in the future? Remember, mistakes are not failures. They're opportunities for growth. As Confucius said, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. You might ask yourself, what would my wiser self do differently next time? The course correction. Based on your reflections, identify 1 or 2 small changes you can make to improve your life. This could be anything from setting a new goal, to practicing a new habit, to simply being more mindful of your thoughts and actions. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You don't need to fix everything. You just need to adjust your course slightly, day after day. Real-world examples. In real life, this can look very simple. Many successful CEOs keep a daily journal to reflect on their experiences, capture their thoughts, and track their progress toward their goals. Athletes often use visualization and mental rehearsal techniques to review their performance, identify areas for improvement, and prepare for future competitions. Parents can use bedtime routines with their children to reflect on the day's events, express gratitude for the good things that happened, and learn from any mistakes or challenges. The bottom line. The day in review is not about dwelling on the past or obsessing over what went wrong. It's about learning from our experiences, celebrating our successes, and making small incremental improvements that lead to big changes over time. As the philosopher Heraclitus said, the only constant in life is change. By embracing change and using reflection as a tool for growth, we can navigate life's ups and downs with more grace, resilience, and wisdom. Lesson 3. The truth about money. Let's have a heart-to-heart about the almighty dollar. We're not talking about budgeting tips or investment strategies, although those are important too. We're talking about the deeper meaning of money, its role in our lives, and the often misunderstood relationship between money and happiness. The golden handcuffs. In our society, money is often seen as the ultimate goal. We're told that more money equals more happiness, more freedom, more success. But is that really true? As the philosopher Epictetus put it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In other words, it's not about how much money you have, but how much you need. And the truth is, most of us need a lot less than we think we do. The hedonic treadmill. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much money you make, you always seem to want more? That's because of something called the hedonic treadmill. It's the idea that we quickly adapt to our circumstances. So even when we get a raise or a bonus, the initial boost of happiness is short-lived. We quickly return to our baseline level of happiness, and then we start wanting more. Social media can make this even worse. We see highlight reels of other people's lives, the trips, the cars, the shiny new things. Without realizing it, we start measuring our worth by someone else's lifestyle. The money trap. The pursuit of money can become a trap, leading us to sacrifice our time, our health, our relationships, and our values. We work long hours, neglect our families, and put our own well-being on the back burner, all in the name of making more money. But at what cost? As the philosopher Seneca said, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. So how do we break free from the money trap and find a healthier relationship with wealth? Here are 4 strategies that can help. Strategy 1. Redefine wealth. Wealth is not just about money. It's about having enough of what you need to live a comfortable, fulfilling life. This includes financial security, good health, loving relationships, meaningful work, and a sense of purpose. Think of wealth as a life that feels whole, not just a number in your bank account. Strategy 2. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate what you have, rather than focusing on what you lack. This can be as simple as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each morning or evening. Gratitude trains your mind to notice abundance instead of scarcity. Strategy 3. Spend wisely. Don't just spend money on things you want. Spend it on experiences that bring you joy, on investments that will benefit you in the long run, and on things that align with your values. As the saying goes, buy experiences, not things. Sometimes the best purchase is time or freedom, not another object. Strategy 4. Give back. One of the best ways to find meaning and fulfillment in life is to give back to others. Whether it's donating to charity, volunteering your time, or simply helping a friend in need, giving can bring a sense of joy and purpose that money can't buy. Real-world examples. In real life, this doesn't just apply to billionaires. Many entrepreneurs and investors have embraced a minimalist lifestyle, focusing on experiences and relationships rather than material possessions. They've learned that true wealth comes from living a life of purpose and meaning, not from accumulating stuff. Some of the wealthiest people in the world, like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, have pledged to give away the majority of their fortunes to charitable causes. They've recognized that money is a tool, not an end in itself, and that using it to make a positive impact on the world is the ultimate form of wealth. But you don't need to be rich to live richly. Imagine a teacher who doesn't earn a fortune but spends weekends hiking with friends and family, cooks simple meals at home, and invests in books and courses she loves. On paper, she isn't rich, but her life is full of connection and meaning. You don't have to be rich to be happy. In fact, studies have shown that once your basic needs are met, additional income has a diminishing effect on happiness. People who prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth often report higher levels of life satisfaction than those who focus solely on accumulating wealth. The bottom line: money is a tool, not a master. It can be used for good or for ill, depending on how we choose to use it. By redefining wealth, practicing gratitude, spending wisely, and giving back, we can break free from the money trap and create a life that's truly rich in meaning and fulfillment. As the philosopher Henry David Thoreau put it, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Lesson 4. Push for deep understanding. We've just talked about money, one of the easiest areas to think about superficially. Now let's talk about going beyond the surface in every part of life. No, we're not talking about snorkeling in the Caribbean, although that sounds awesome. We're talking about diving deep into knowledge, understanding, and the world around us. We're talking about cultivating a thirst for knowledge that goes beyond the shallow waters of casual conversation and social media sound bites, the shallow end of the pool. In today's world, we're drowning in information. We're constantly bombarded with headlines, tweets, and memes. But how much of this information actually sticks with us? How much of it do we truly understand? As the philosopher Socrates famously said, "I know that I know nothing." But he didn't stop there. He spent his life asking questions, challenging assumptions, and searching for deeper truths. The deep dive. Deep understanding is about going beyond the surface level of information. It's about asking why and how, instead of just what and when. It's about connecting the dots, seeing the bigger picture, and developing a rich, nuanced understanding of complex issues. Why push for deep understanding? There are 3 key reasons. Reason 1, critical thinking. When you push for deep understanding, you develop your critical thinking skills. You learn to analyze information, evaluate evidence, and draw your own conclusions. You become less reactive and more intentional. This is essential for making informed decisions and navigating a world filled with misinformation and propaganda. Reason 2. Empathy and compassion. Deep understanding allows us to see the world through the eyes of others. We begin to understand their motivations, their struggles, and their perspectives. This fosters empathy and compassion, which are essential for building strong relationships and creating a more just and equitable society. When you really listen to someone's story, it's much harder to reduce them to a label or stereotype. Reason 3. Creativity and innovation. Deep understanding often leads to new insights and breakthroughs. When we truly understand a problem, we're more likely to come up with creative, practical solutions. As the physicist Richard Feynman said, the first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. Deep understanding helps you see where you're fooling yourself, so you can finally move forward. How to push for deep understanding. Here are 5 practical steps you can take. Step 1. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, even if they seem obvious or silly. The more questions you ask, the deeper your understanding will become. Step 2. Challenge assumptions. Don't just accept things at face value. Question the information you receive. Question the sources you rely on, and question your own biases and preconceived notions. Sometimes, the biggest breakthrough comes from realizing that one of your core assumptions was never actually true. Step 3. Seek out diverse perspectives. Don't just listen to people who agree with you. Seek out diverse perspectives, engage in respectful dialogue, and be open to changing your mind. This might mean reading authors you normally ignore, or talking to people with different backgrounds, beliefs, or experiences. Step 4. Connect the dots. Look for patterns, connections, and underlying causes. Don't just focus on isolated facts. Try to see the bigger picture. Step 5. Be patient. Deep understanding takes time and effort. It's not about memorizing facts. It's about developing a deep, intuitive understanding of complex issues. This is a lifelong practice, not a weekend project. Real-world examples. So, what does this look like in daily life? Investigative journalists don't just report the facts. They dig deeper, uncover hidden truths, and expose corruption and injustice. They push for deep understanding to hold those in power accountable and inform the public. Scientists don't just accept existing theories. They conduct experiments, gather data, and challenge the status quo. They push for deep understanding to advance our knowledge of the world and develop new technologies that can improve our lives. Lifelong learners are never satisfied with surface-level knowledge. They're constantly reading, attending lectures, taking courses, and engaging in conversations with people from different backgrounds. They push for deep understanding to expand their horizons, challenge their assumptions, and grow as individuals. And then there are ordinary people who simply refuse to stop at headlines. Instead of sharing every article they see online, they read, reflect, and research before forming an opinion. The bottom line: pushing for deep understanding is not just for academics and intellectuals. It's a skill that anyone can develop, and it's essential for navigating the complexities of the modern world. As the philosopher Aristotle said, the ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation, rather than upon mere survival. So dive deep, explore, and never stop learning. Lesson 5. The only prize. Forget the podium. Embrace the journey. Let's talk about winning. Not the Super Bowl kind of winning, although that's cool too. We're talking about the deeper, more meaningful kind of winning that comes from living a life of purpose, passion, and personal growth. The gold medal illusion. In our society, we're obsessed with winning. We're constantly comparing ourselves to others, striving for recognition, and chasing after external validation. We think that if we just achieve that promotion, buy that fancy car, or get that perfect body, we'll finally be happy. Maybe you've even hit a goal you once dreamed about, only to feel strangely empty a few days later. But here's the thing. External validation is fleeting. It's like a sugar rush. It feels good in the moment, but it doesn't last. And the pursuit of external validation can often lead us down a path of anxiety, stress, and burnout. Social media makes this even worse. We scroll through highlight reels, comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's best moments. No wonder we feel like we're always behind. As the philosopher Epictetus put it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In other words, true happiness comes from within, not from external achievements. The intrinsic motivation. So what's the alternative? It's about finding your intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within, the passion that fuels your actions, the desire to learn, grow, and contribute to the world. As the psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi put it, the best moments in our lives are not the passive, receptive, relaxing times. The best moments usually occur when a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. So how do we shift our focus from external validation to intrinsic motivation? Here's a 4-step approach. Step 1. Define your values. What's important to you? What are your core beliefs and principles? What kind of impact do you want to have on the world? Take some time to reflect on these questions and write down your answers. This will be your compass, guiding you toward a life of meaning and purpose. Step 2. Set meaningful goals. Don't just set goals based on what society expects of you or what you think you should do. Set goals that align with your values and passions. Goals that excite you, challenge you, and make you want to get out of bed in the morning. Step 3. Embrace the journey. Don't get so focused on the destination that you forget to enjoy the journey. Celebrate the small wins. Learn from your mistakes and savor the process of growth and self-discovery. As the saying goes, life is a journey, not a destination. Step 4. Find your flow. Flow is that state of complete immersion in an activity where time seems to fly by and you're completely absorbed in the moment. It's the sweet spot between challenge and skill, where you're pushing yourself but not overwhelmed. Find activities that put you in a state of flow, whether it's writing, painting, playing music, training your body, or solving complex problems. Real-world examples. So how does this look in daily life? Many artists create art not for fame or fortune, but for the sheer joy of creation. They find fulfillment in the process of expressing themselves, exploring new ideas, and pushing their creative boundaries. Many scientists are driven by a thirst for knowledge, a desire to understand the world around them. They find satisfaction in the pursuit of truth, the discovery of new insights, and the contribution to scientific progress. Many people find meaning and purpose in serving others. They volunteer their time, energy, and skills to help those in need without expecting anything in return. Think of the quiet caregiver, the devoted teacher, or the friend who always shows up when someone is struggling. The bottom line. The only prize worth winning is the one that comes from within. It's the satisfaction of living a life that's true to your values, pursuing your passions, and making a positive impact on the world. As the philosopher Confucius said, the superior person understands what is right. The inferior person understands what will sell. So forget the podium, embrace the journey, and focus on the things that truly matter. Quick pause here. If these lessons are resonating with you, drop a comment below telling me which one hit you the hardest. I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Your insights help shape future content, and your stories inspire others on this journey. Now let's continue with the remaining lessons. Lesson 6. The power of a mantra, your pocket-sized source of inner strength. Let's talk about mantras. No, we're not talking about chanting in a yoga studio, although hey, if that's your thing, more power to you. We're talking about the power of words to shape our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. We're talking about creating a personal mantra that can be your secret weapon for navigating life's challenges and achieving your goals. What's a mantra anyway? A mantra is a word, phrase, or sound that is repeated to aid concentration in meditation. But it's more than that. It's a powerful affirmation, a guiding principle, a reminder of your inner strength and potential. Think of it like a pep talk you give yourself, a personal signal you send to your mind. It's a way to reprogram your subconscious mind, to replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations, and to cultivate a mindset of resilience and optimism. The ancient wisdom. The use of mantras dates back thousands of years to ancient India, where they were used in Hindu and Buddhist traditions as a tool for spiritual growth and enlightenment. But the power of words to shape our thoughts and emotions is a universal concept that has been recognized by philosophers and thinkers throughout history. As the Buddha said, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. How does a mantra work? There are 4 key mechanisms. Mechanism 1, focus and concentration. Repeating a mantra helps to quiet the mind, focus your attention, and reduce mental chatter. It's like a mental reset button, allowing you to clear away distractions and hone in on what's important. Mechanism 2, positive affirmation. By repeating a positive affirmation, you're essentially telling your subconscious mind that this is what you believe to be true. Over time, this can lead to a shift in your mindset and a more positive outlook on life. Mechanism 3, emotional regulation. Mantras can help you manage stress, anxiety, and other negative emotions. By repeating a calming or empowering phrase, you can soothe your nervous system and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Mechanism 4, motivation and inspiration. A mantra can be a source of motivation and inspiration, reminding you of your goals, your values, and your potential. It can help you stay focused, overcome obstacles, and achieve your dreams. How to create your own mantra. Here are 3 simple steps. Step 1. Choose a phrase that resonates. Your mantra should be something that speaks to you on a deep level, something that inspires and motivates you. It could be a quote from your favorite philosopher, a line from a song, or a simple affirmation that you create yourself. Step 2. Keep it short and sweet. Your mantra should be easy to remember and repeat. A few words or a short phrase is usually enough. Think, I learn from setbacks, I choose calm, or I am stronger than I think. Step 3. Repeat it regularly. The more you repeat your mantra, the more powerful it becomes. Try incorporating it into your daily routine. Repeat it during your morning meditation, while you're exercising, on your commute, or whenever you need a boost of positivity. Real-world examples. Let's see how this plays out in daily life. Many athletes use mantras to boost their confidence, focus their attention, and push through physical and mental barriers. Think of phrases like, I am strong, I am capable, or one more rep. Entrepreneurs often use mantras to stay motivated, overcome setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook. Think of phrases like, I'm creating something meaningful, I'm making a difference, or I can figure this out. You don't have to be an athlete or an entrepreneur to benefit from a mantra. Anyone can create a personal mantra that resonates with them and helps them navigate life's challenges. Think of phrases like, I am enough, I am loved, or I'm learning every day. The bottom line, a mantra is more than just words. It's a tool for self-empowerment, a way to tap into your inner strength and wisdom. By creating a personal mantra and repeating it regularly, you can transform your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. As the philosopher Lao Tzu said, "Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." Lesson 7. The 3 areas of training, your trifecta for a stronger life. Let's talk about leveling up your life. No, we're not talking about video games or collecting XP. We're talking about the 3 areas of training that the ancient philosophers believed were essential for living a good life. The training of desire, action, and assent. Sounds kind of fancy, right? But stick with me, because this stuff is actually super practical and can make a huge difference in how you experience the world. The 3 pillars of personal growth. Pillar 1. The training of desire. This is all about managing your wants, needs, and cravings. It's about understanding what truly matters to you and aligning your desires with your values. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it, it's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. In other words, it's not the desire itself that's the problem, but our attachment to it. Pillar 2. The training of action. This is about taking action in accordance with your values and goals. It's about doing what's right even when it's difficult. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. In other words, our repeated actions shape us, and eventually, our destiny. Pillar 3. The training of assent. This is about working with your thoughts and beliefs. It's about choosing to focus on what is helpful, to cultivate gratitude, and to challenge the voice of harsh, negative self-talk. As the Buddha said, what we think, we become. In simple terms, our thoughts powerfully influence our emotions and our actions. Real-world applications. Let's look at how this works in daily life. The training of desire. Imagine you're hooked on social media. You constantly check your phone, scroll through endless feeds, and compare yourself to others. This is a desire that isn't serving you. To train your desire, you might set limits on your screen time, delete certain apps, or replace that habit with activities that bring real joy and fulfillment. The training of action. Now imagine you want to get in shape. You know it's important for your health and well-being, but you struggle to find the motivation to exercise regularly. To train your action, you can set realistic goals, find a workout buddy, join a class you enjoy, or reward yourself gently for sticking to your routine. The training of assent. Now imagine you're bombarded by negative thoughts and self-doubt. You tell yourself you're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy of love. To train your assent, you can practice mindfulness, notice those thoughts as thoughts, and challenge them gently with kinder, truer beliefs. You might use positive affirmations, journaling, or seek support from a therapist, coach, or trusted friend. Why this matters today. In our modern world, we're constantly bombarded with distractions, temptations, and negative influences. It's easy to lose sight of what truly matters and get swept up in chasing short-term pleasures. But by training our desires, our actions, and our assent, we can take back control of our inner life, cultivate inner peace, and live more meaningful, grounded lives. The bottom line. The 3 areas of training are not just some ancient, abstract philosophical concept. They're a practical roadmap for personal growth and self-improvement. By working with our desires, actions, and thoughts, we can cultivate wisdom, virtue, and a deeper happiness. As the philosopher Socrates said, the unexamined life is not worth living. So take some time to examine your life. Notice where you're drifting and where you can improve. Then slowly begin training yourself toward a better future. Lesson 8. Watching the wise. Your all-access pass to the school of life. Open your eyes and mind, because we're about to tap into some serious life lessons. We're not talking about textbooks or dry lectures, although those can help too. We're talking about the wisdom that comes from observing those who have walked the path before us. The wise, the experienced, the ones who have practiced the art of living well. The OG mentors. Think of the ancient philosophers. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. These thinkers didn't just sit around endlessly theorizing about life. They lived it. They observed it. They wrestled with it. And they passed down their wisdom through their writings, their teachings, and the examples of their lives. As Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, put it, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving. The process is a mutual one. People learn as they teach. Why watch the wise? There are 3 key reasons. Reason 1, accelerated learning. Why reinvent the wheel when you can learn from those who have already figured it out? By observing the wise, we can gain insights, avoid common pitfalls, and accelerate our own personal growth. It's like having a life handbook written by people who have already made the mistakes. Reason 2, expanded perspective. We all have our own biases and blind spots. By watching others closely, we can gain new perspectives, challenge our assumptions, and broaden our understanding of the world. It's like upgrading your mental software so you can see more than just your default viewpoint. Reason 3, inspiration and motivation. Seeing others succeed, endure hardship, and live fulfilling lives can inspire us to do the same. It's like having a quiet cheering section, reminding us that change is possible and that growth is worth the effort. How to watch the wise. Here are 4 practical steps. Step 1. Identify your role models. Who are the people you admire and respect? What qualities do they embody that you want to cultivate in yourself? Make a list of your role models, from famous figures to people you know, and start paying attention to how they think, act, and decide. Step 2. Observe and learn. Read their books, watch their interviews, listen to their podcasts, study their biographies, notice their habits, their routines, their values, their communication styles. Ask yourself, what patterns do I see? What can I borrow or adapt for my own life? Step 3. Seek out mentorship. If you have the opportunity, look for mentorship from someone you admire. This could be a formal mentorship program, a casual coffee chat, or simply reaching out to someone you respect and asking thoughtful questions. Sometimes a single conversation with the right person can change the direction of your life. Step 4. Reflect and apply. Don't just passively consume information. Pause and reflect on what you've learned. Ask how it applies to your own life. Try one small change. Observe the results and keep adjusting as you go. Real-world examples. Let's see how this plays out in daily life. Many successful entrepreneurs have mentors who guide them, challenge them, and help them navigate the ups and downs of building and running a business. Many artists find inspiration in the work of other artists, both past and present. They study techniques, styles, and themes from their heroes, then remix that knowledge into their own unique voice. You don't have to be a famous philosopher or a well-known entrepreneur to be a source of wisdom. We can learn from our parents, our teachers, our friends, our colleagues, even from quiet people around us who embody patience, courage, or kindness. Anyone who lives the qualities we admire and aspire to can become one of our teachers. The bottom line. Watching the wise is not about blindly following others or copying their every move. It's about learning from their experiences, their insights, and their mistakes. It's about gaining wisdom, expanding your perspective, and finding inspiration to live your own best life. As the philosopher Confucius said, by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is bitterest. Lesson 9. Keep it simple. Declutter your life. Declutter your mind. Let's talk about simplifying life. No, we're not necessarily talking about becoming a strict minimalist or living off the grid. Although if that's your path, more power to you. We're talking about cutting through the clutter, both physical and mental, so you can focus on what truly matters. The overwhelm epidemic. In today's world, we're bombarded with choices, notifications, and distractions. We have too much stuff, too many commitments, and too many tabs open in our browsers and our minds. It's no wonder we feel overwhelmed, stressed out, and constantly behind the curve. As the philosopher Socrates famously said, "Beware the barrenness of a busy life." In other words, just because you're busy doesn't mean you're productive or fulfilled. In fact, all that busyness can actually pull you away from what truly matters. The Zen of simplicity. Simplicity isn't about deprivation or punishment. It's about intentionality and focus. It's about choosing quality over quantity, experiences over things, and presence over constant productivity. As the writer Joshua Becker put it, simplicity is the intentional promotion of the things we most value and the removal of anything that distracts us from them. So how do we simplify our lives and find more peace and clarity in the process? Here are 4 practical strategies. Strategy 1. Declutter your space. Start by decluttering your physical environment. Get rid of anything you don't use, need, or love. This includes clothes, books, gadgets, furniture, anything that's taking up space and adding to your mental load. As the saying goes, outer order contributes to inner calm. Strategy 2. Simplify your schedule. Take a hard look at your calendar and commitments. Are you overscheduled? Are you saying yes to things you don't really want to do? Learn to say no more often and prioritize the activities that truly matter to you. As the author Greg McKeown put it, if it isn't a hell yes, it's a no. Strategy 3. Streamline your digital life. Our digital lives can be just as cluttered as our physical ones. Unsubscribe from email lists you don't read. Unfollow social media accounts that drain your energy. Turn off non-essential notifications and set limits on your screen time. As the writer Cal Newport suggests, digital minimalism means focusing your online time on a small number of carefully chosen activities that truly support what you value, and happily missing out on everything else. Strategy 4. Focus on the essentials. What are the most important things in your life? Your family, your friends, your health, your craft, your inner growth. Make a list of your top priorities and focus your time and energy on those things. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius put it, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Real-world examples. Let's explore how this looks in daily life. Many people have embraced the concept of a capsule wardrobe, a small set of essential clothing items that can be mixed and matched to create many outfits. This simplifies their mornings and reduces decision fatigue. Planning your meals for the week can save you time, money, and stress. It helps you make healthier choices and avoid impulse purchases at the grocery store. Many people find that taking a tech-free weekend can be incredibly refreshing and rejuvenating. It allows them to disconnect from the digital noise and reconnect with themselves, their loved ones, and the natural world. The bottom line. Simplifying your life is not about deprivation or sacrifice. It's about making conscious choices, focusing on what truly matters, and creating more space for joy, creativity, and meaning in your days. As the poet T.S. Eliot put it, "Where is the wisdom we have lost in knowledge?" Where is the knowledge we have lost in information? By simplifying our lives, we can reclaim our wisdom, our clarity, and our sense of wonder. All right, Stoic family, we've covered a lot of ground today. From morning routines to minimalist living, from the power of mantras to the wisdom of the ancients. But remember, Stoicism isn't just about reading or listening. It's about doing. It's about taking these principles and applying them to your daily life. As Epictetus said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. So what kind of life do you want to create? What kind of person do you want to become? Start small. Choose one principle that resonates with you and start practicing it today. Maybe it's setting a Stoic morning routine, decluttering your space, or finding a mantra that empowers you. Whatever it is, commit to it and watch how it slowly transforms your life. Remember, the Stoic journey is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about constantly striving to become the best version of yourself, one small step at a time. So go out there and live your Stoic life. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and never stop growing. If this video shifted your perspective, do two things for me. First, subscribe to Stoic Ocean so you never miss wisdom like this. Second, drop a comment below. Tell me which lesson you'll practice today. I read every comment, and your insights inspire future videos. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all in this together. Now go forth with courage, with clarity, and with a calmer mind. You've got this.